Alright, so we're back. We're again shotgunning this game. I'm with Nico because it's the morning. Nico, we did the Earth dungeon. And the boss for some reason called himself the Guardian of Fire, despite the fact that he was in the Earth dungeon, he was weak to wind. Also, he was actually a lot more manageable than the Sentinel was, because he ended up locking himself into a pattern that I could exploit. So not too bad. Also off screen, we forged more stuff. We got this stealth armor here, which we're not equipping yet. We also got the Big Bang gloves for Sheena, and we got a mithril armlet for you.
Sweet.
So, good stuff all around. Also, here we are now in the, what I believe is the wind one. No. We're in the water dungeon. And this is where the bonus bosses get really goddamn rough. Honestly, my party is probably not ready to fight these guys. And given that that's most likely the case, what we're most likely gonna do is we're gonna go through all the dungeon here, and then immediately turn around and
go to another dungeon, and then go back here once you have beaten the other boss and gain a...
No, the only bonus places left are this one and then the one you can only do after you've done all the other ones.
Oh.
So, yeah, they're both pretty fucking difficult. So what's probably gonna happen is, I'll probably attempt the boss, like, once, maybe twice. And then if it's very obviously going south, which I predict it will because this is hard mode, I'm gonna do some off-screen grinding and get some really good equipment and stuff. So
makes sense.
That is what I plan to do. So. Yeah, for a place called Treasure Isle, a lot of these treasure chests are fucking empty.
Why are they empty though?
Because they got looted already.
What? That.
I know, right? If I'm remembering correctly, goes around that way. Then we have to... Will that work? No, it won't work. Okay, good. Good thing I didn't do it yet. So we gotta go around. But yeah, this one's also unique in that, you can technically do the first half of this dungeon way earlier in the game. But there's really not too much point.
Since most of the treasures are,
you know,
not visible anyway.
Yeah.
So it's one of those you can enter, but you can't really do much.
Pretty much. It's a very blatant come back here later type of thing.
You'll be back here later.
Pretty much. Oh, we also got a new genie, which you also missed, which is actually a really good one. It's a Venus one, and it's a full heal for the entire party when you use it. Alright, so this puzzle is actually a little bit tricky. You have to have a little bit of forward planning for it. So, do that. Grind this down. We're just gonna put move on shortcut, because move seems to be something we need to use pretty often.
Move is in general something you have to use, like always.
Yeah, that's why I usually keep it on a shortcut at all times. But these bonus dungeons are another story.
I see what you meant with planning ahead.
Yeah. And the same goes for this room. Let's see. Trying to plot the best route here. Okay, we need to do the one to the right. And we open up a shortcut here. Now we got the Jester's Armlet, which by this point is really outclassed.
Jester's Armlet, what does it even do?
It's an equip. It raises your PP, but it's not very good.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we really run out of them that often.
Yeah, because of my party setup. So.
Precisely.
Aren't you glad I made you the ultimate healer, Lady Nico?
I can never run out of PP.
Pretty much. Alright, so now rather than progressing through the dungeon, we're gonna go backwards a little bit. So we can open up this shortcut. And also get some treasure. We got a rusty axe. We got a sylph feather.
A rusty axe,
We got
which
Stardust.
means it's just gonna sit in our inventory until we go to that bitch.
We got a side
Named
crystal.
Deltrice.
We got 11 coins, and we got a cookie. So we're gonna have Ryo eat the cookie.
911 coins. Well, that game's insensitive.
I know, right? So yeah, we're gonna have to gun it back to Yalam. But we'll do that later. Let's see. The map for this place is actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. Don't ever say I didn't give Prima credit where it was due, because...
They made one good map.
We got power bread, which we're gonna feed to Ryo. Ryo has so much HP. Yes, so like I just noticed. Look at all that fucking HP. Like compared to everybody
else who has like 600.
Yeah. Like, Alright. And see, this is where you'd normally get stonewalled, and it's your cue that you have to come back later. But since it's later, we don't have to. So So now I don't think we're gonna use grind anymore in this dungeon, so we're gonna put lift on shortcut.
And suddenly it's grind again.
Meh. Can't go that way yet. Ooh, treasure.
Also, I've been getting further in Rengoku,
Uh-huh.
and it really seems that only the second floor is like a progression halting spot, because I've been able to get through the next two floors without any trouble. It really is all about getting the Gatling cannon.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Fuck honor, Gatling cannon.
Yeah, it's very un-Japanese of Neverland to make guns actually good.
Alright. We got
There's a whole bunch of really cool other things. Like, for example, flaming sword, a chainsaw, an exploding punch, rocket launcher,
Jesus. Alright, so we're gonna have to
grenade launcher. There's so many weapons. And it's so weird that you can get the Gatling cannon so fucking early as the first floor if you search enough.
Nice.
Well, no, actually, I think as early as the second floor. The drops are kind of random. The enemy doesn't. It doesn't seem like the enemy actually has to have the weapon that they drop. Not always, at least. But yeah, even the description says it's the ultimate weapon, and it's just like I got like 4 of them so far, if not more.
Are you gonna tell me how to get this genie? Thank you. Alright. So this is similar to a different room we did way back, if you guys remember. Where you have to lift these boulders in a certain particular order, you can't. So I will show you the correct order. You first have to lift the
You basically have to like get there, but also cut off its escape way.
Exactly. Look, it's right there. Look at him being all smug. What a bitch. We're gonna show him what for.
You can't jump over there, sadly.
We can't jump on
Can't
top of
crush.
him, though.
Yes. You jump on top of him, he gets crushed. He's like, oops.
Now he wants to fight. Bring it, boy. Bring it, fuck boy. Oh, we can't inflict him with deadly poison? That sucks.
I'm actually kind of curious. I remember there is a
We win! He was actually kind of a pussy.
huh.
We got the Jupiter Genie Gale. That is the last genie in the entire game. What does he do? Blast enemies with a wind strike. He's just an offense one. What a letdown. But he has a good stat boost, so we're keeping him. now we have to make our way to a different treasure. This. We get the Firebrand, which if I remember right, is a really good sword, actually. If I'm remembering correctly. Unleashes Purgatory.
Purgatory.
It is a good sword, but we're not going to equip it just yet. Not quite yet. Which, by the way, for those of you not familiar with Catholic and Christian mythos, a fire sword unleashing Purgatory is actually very fitting. So, because, fun fact, the common media portrayal of hell, which is, you know, fire and brimstone everywhere, actually inaccurate.
No.
Huh?
I mean, like, no, you're correct. It's not very accurate because it's Purgatory that's actually kind of fiery, and Hell is actually kind of chilly.
Yeah.
Seven Ring of Hell, particularly.
Exactly. So, there you go. Purgatory is the place where all your sins burn away, and then once they're burned, you pass on to heaven. So, if you're ever curious, there you go. Alright, hopefully one of them lives, so that way I can show off Gale. Yes! Haha! Good. Good.
You'll show off Gale, and then maybe you'll be like, we can't have people know that we said.
Yes.
Gale kinda sucks.
Yes, it does. For the final one you get in the game, it's really lackluster.
But yeah, after I finish Rengoku, I feel like I should make a playthrough of it, because considering what kind of reviews that game got, it really does not deserve that kind of hatred.
As is common with a lot of the games you play, I've noticed.
Like some of them deserve it, absolutely. So some of them are terrible, but. This one is brilliant. You just need to get past the second floor. The second floor is just like, no, like you have to read several times, and like to most people, just like this is gonna be the rest of the game, right? And I can understand that kind of feeling, but it really just is the first one that's really bad with that, and they just wanted to teach you that it really pays off to play the older floors when being a little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
But I guess it backfired.
They did it a little too well.
I mean, I just know that it's that way because I've played their other games.
Yeah.
Which barely anybody actually associates with them, because that's like Neverland is like a behind the scenes developer that barely even appears on the credits or even on the title screens. Like you will not see them mentioned in the credits when you launch the game, like ever. The fact that like I don't even know how people confirmed that they made the Shining Force games on the PS2, but that's correct. Like just unmistakable gameplay style that only they can do.
Wow.
Just like the particular kind of grinding that they do. But yeah, definitely will play through it. It's also not like it's not like a long game. It's a random dungeon game that has 8 floors.
Well, -1 point for this map. They actually mislabeled one of the points. So...
Prima loses again.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't get me wrong, I am still sad that they're shutting down, but, like, still, man. You can't let them just get away with their mistakes, you know?
Oh? What's with them?
So... alright. Here we are in front of the boss. As I said, likely gonna die hard.
So, like, wait, what? The Prima doesn't exist anymore? Or...
They're shutting down in a few months, unfortunately.
You know, considering the quality of most of their guides, they're outclassed by things people put on the internet nowadays.
Yeah.
So. And if somebody wants a really, really fancy guide, they'll just buy one from like Nintendo or Square Enix.
Pretty much.
Also, it's not like video game guides are much of a market anymore.
Unfortunately.
It's just like a collector's thing for some very specific games that you can get them anymore.
Yep. Alright, so it's also kind of telling. I just read what their strategy is, and their strategy basically amounts to good luck. Like, which, granted, that's pretty much the strategy I've always employed, but so yeah, we're gonna attempt it. Like I said, if I get party wiped, don't be fucking surprised, like, at all. Like, I'm gonna attempt it like twice at most, and then fucking we're gonna do some off-screen grinding. / farming. I am the Guardian of Water. If you would claim my power, you must prove your worth. Yep, bring it on. Star Magician and his 4 fucking balls, which are the things that make this fight really goddamn difficult. So, what are these balls? There's the Refresh Ball, which,
They cast spells every round, I imagine.
Oh yeah. There's the Refresh Ball, which heals him. There's the...
That goes down first.
There's the Guardian Ball, which buffs him. There's the Thunder Ball, which attacks you with wind magic. And there's the Anger Ball, which suicide bombs you. So... Oh, and he can also cast spells of his own. You know, have fun with that shit.
Lovely.
So yeah, this is not an easy fight by any fucking stretch of the word. Like, look at how much damage he did with just one fucking swing. Look at that shit. And I'm dead. See? Fucking told you.
Wow. Didn't even get to move.
No, fucking told you, dude. This is bullshit, especially on hard mode. So this is why we're gonna run backwards out of here. And then
Makes sense.
And then I'm gonna do some grinding / farming because this guy and the other super boss, not fun. In fact, they're so infamous that they actually return for the third game.
Huh.
And it's really telling that despite the third game being the easiest in the series, those two are actually more fucking difficult in that game. So time to fly back the alarm so we can forge this stuff we got. I think I passed it. No, I didn't. I still got a ways to go. Okay. Good. We're not going to Lemuria, not yet. Although we do have a shit ton of lucky medals to spend there. But yeah, it's obvious they want you to fucking suffer when it came to this. Now before I do this, I'm gonna save just in case.
Do you have any specific grinding spot for this, or is it just gonna be that corridor we've already went to?
It's gonna be that corridor. I'm just gonna run up and down it and kill stuff.
Makes sense. I mean, that would be enough.
My guesstimate, I need to be at least level 45. At least.
And you're currently like 40, right?
Yeah. But yeah, so after I see what this guy forges for me out of the new materials we got, I will shut the stream off and do off-screen grinding. Attacks first.
Secret Symphonia is going to be separate
Why?
eventually, because he does. Which like skill tree was good for most characters? Do you just stick with whatever they start with, or
For all but like 2 characters, the tech tree is better.
what are the 2 characters which are different?
I believe it's Sheena and then Kratos. I think those are the only 2 where...
But Kratos is irrelevant.
Indeed. Alright, and so he gave us the Viking Axe, which would be good if we got it earlier, but it's not good. Oh, actually, it's really good. Holy shit, what? Okay, never mind. I'll eat my fucking words on that. Jesus. Alright, let's give him the Sylph Feather now. If he makes us the fucking hat again, I swear to God.
You'll get free hats instead.
Just don't make the hat. Make anything else, dude. Just not the fucking hat again. Oh, fuck you! It's a good thing we saved.
Yay hat!
You're not forging the fucking hat again, I don't care. Oh, come on! What is this hat? Does it have just like a 75% chance of being forged or some shit? Because it's fucking dog shit. I don't want this hat. There's like 4 other fucking possible results of the Sylph Feather.
According to their market research, that one is the most popular, so they just make them.
Fuck no.
People seem to want them. That's the one that they produce the most. That's the one that they sell the most often. So that's the one they will produce more of.
Fuck that shit.
What they get most of the times, and that's why they sell more. See how it just perpetuates itself?
Well, I'm gonna fucking break that cycle.
They're gonna change history by soft resetting.
There, finally, we got a fairy vest. Something you would wear, Nico.
Probably.
It's not that good, but it's different at least. Alright, so... now we just have the Stardust to forge, right? I don't think we have any other forgeables. We don't, okay. Comet Mace. Do we already have that? I don't think we do. Either way, it's not that good of a mace. Like, let me go check if we had already. I'm pretty sure we don't, but you never know. Nope, okay. We didn't have it already. So... Alright, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna turn the stream off, and I'm gonna start farming for rare equips and grinding some levels, so...